Hi! Please sit back and enjoy these special facts that will amaze everyone. So let's get going. If you rub a fresh garlic clove onto the soles of your feet and wait for about 15 minutes, you will be able to smell it and taste it. This happens because garlic contains a molecule called allicin, which can penetrate the skin and get into the bloodstream, and then reach your mouth and nose. Humphrey Bogart never said "play it again, Sam" in the movie Casablanca. The actual line is "play it."
Play it.
However, Ingrid Bergman did say to the piano player, "Play it once, Sam."
Play it once, Sam.
The phrase "play it again, Sam" is attributed to Bogart because of a 1972 comedy film of the same name, starring Woody Allen as a neurotic film critic obsessed with Casablanca and Humphrey Bogart. Pope Francis, born Jorge Mario Bergoglio, used to work as a nightclub bouncer in Buenos Aires, Argentina before he became a priest. He also had other jobs, such as a janitor, a chemist, and a teacher of literature and psychology. Most drunk driving fatalities in the USA occurred between midnight and 3 a.m., accounting for 66% of all deaths caused by alcohol-impaired driving, with other spikes at 7 p.m. and 3 p.m., which are the end of happy hours and lunchtime. In 2019, 10,142 people died from alcohol-impaired driving, accounting for 28% of all traffic-related deaths. The King of Hearts is the only king in a standard deck of playing cards without a mustache, which has been lost over time in the reproduction of the original design. He was based on Charlemagne, the first emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, who most likely had a mustache and was sometimes called the Suicide King because he appeared to be stabbing himself in the head with a sword. The dots above the letters I and J are called titles. This comes from the Latin word titulus, meaning inscription heading, and it has been used since the 11th century to differentiate these letters. Locally born residents of the gambling hotspot Monaco are forbidden from entering or working in the microstates casinos. This was introduced in the 19th century on moral grounds, and it still applies today. However, in exchange, the citizens enjoy a tax-exempt status and do not have to pay income tax. Alfred Hitchcock did not have a belly button, despite being born with one which was removed during stomach surgery. According to actress Karen Black, he showed his belly button-less stomach to her during the production of the movie Family Plot. Staying with belly buttons. According to a study, the average belly button contains 67 different species of bacteria, but the total number can be considerably higher. Known for its fuel efficiency, ease of use, and adaptability, the Honda Super Cub motorcycle, otherwise known as the Honda 50, Honda Passport C70, and C90, has been in production since 1958 and has sold over 100 million units worldwide, making it the most successful motor vehicle ever. The T-Rex was more like a bird than an alligator, meaning that they are the closest living relatives of dinosaurs. This was confirmed by examining a protein detected in T-Rex fossils, which is closest to ostriches and chickens, making reptiles distant cousins of dinosaurs. For decades, the U.S. CIA and Cuban exiles planned to assassinate Fidel Castro, making up to 634 attempts by employing bizarre tactics like exploding cigars and poison pills. Eventually, President Ford outlawed political assassinations in 1976, although the last known plot by exiles surfaced as late as 2000. It's incredibly difficult to overcook mushrooms under normal cooking conditions. This is because, unlike most vegetables, they contain chitin, which is highly heat-resistant, allowing mushrooms to withstand high temperatures without turning mushy. In the 1930s USA, there were complaints from many censor boards, who thought that the udders of cows in Mickey Mouse cartoons were too vulgar, so in 1931, movie studios were forced to give cows in cartoons small or invisible udders. Originally for military purposes, the estimated cost of operating GPS is about $2 million a day. This is mostly covered by the U.S. Department of Defense and includes the expenses of maintaining satellites in orbit, ground control stations, and infrastructure. There is a continuity error in the opening scene of the TV series Sex and the City, where the bus that splashes Carrie Bradshaw changes from being full of passengers to being empty in a matter of seconds. Music can affect how much milk a cow produces. Slower, predictable music like classical tends to boost production, while faster, energetic music, like country, can reduce it. Nomophobia is the fear of losing or being without a mobile phone and can cause various psychological and physical symptoms, such as worry, fear, panic, anxiety, irritation, stress, chest pain, breathing difficulty, trembling, sweating, faintness, or fast heartbeat. There is a Starbucks cup in the majority of scenes in the movie Fight Club. The director David Fincher hid them in many scenes to show how powerful and influential the brand is and to mock the lack of good coffee in LA. However, he did not hate Starbucks personally. Founded in 1781, the full name of Los Angeles is up for debate. It was either
El pueblo de la Reina de Los Ángeles
or
El pueblo de Nuestra Señora de Los Ángeles de Porciúncula.
This was derived from the nearby river, which was named after a church in Italy. Queen Elizabeth II's son Prince Andrew revealed that monopoly was forbidden in the royal household because it gets too vicious. They are not alone in this, as many families and friends have experienced heated arguments over the real estate board game. It is illegal to cut down or damage a cactus in Arizona. The saguaro cactus, which can live for 200 years, is a protected symbol of the state with a maximum sentence of 25 years in prison for its destruction. An ultracrepidarian is someone who speaks about things that are beyond their knowledge or expertise, offering opinions or criticisms concerning things they know nothing about. Thank you for watching our video to the end, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe, and we look forward to you watching our next presentation.